What is up mga bay? Thank you for watching ulit sa video. Today's video, siguro nakita nyo na sa caption and sa thumbnail ng aming video is all about how I eat, what's my diet to become naturally anabolic. So, I will give you ideas kung paano ko kinocompute yung requirements ko per day in terms of macronutrients like protein, carbohydrates, and fat. And ano yung personally na ginagamit ko or choose kong types of sources of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Sana may matutunan kayo today sa video, and before tayo magsimula, please hit the bell button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the like button. Enjoy! Before natin simulan, practical takeaways dito sa naturally anabolic diet ko. I will lay down muna yung mga criterias on how I approach my diet. We have 3 criteria. Ang pinaka-first criteria ko is animal meats and organs. Yun yung pinaka-primary source of food ko in this diet. We all know that animal sources of food are the most nutrient-rich and most bioavailable type of nutrients sa katawan.
Okay.
Yun yung focus ko, or yun yung primary na pagkain na nasa diet ko. In regards to that, I will backfill or I will consume some particular carbohydrates or plant foods in regards dun sa current goals ko at the moment. Those are the 2. The last criteria is avoid any processed foods. Consist of processed seed oils like canola, soy, peanut, safflower, sunflower, or anything na industrial seed oil. Eliminate yan, and processed sugars din. So most of the processed foods, mayroong combination ng tatlo. Alam naman natin na yun yung culprit of unhealthiness sa current time natin or sa current status ng general health ng ating the general public population. First, animal meats are the primary. Fill in some plant foods like fruits, starchy carbohydrates, sweet potato, rice, and then avoid any, as much as possible, processed foods like processed oils, with processed oils, and with processed sugars. At least alam nyo na yung foundation ng aking diet. Okay, let's start with how to calculate your macronutrient requirements, your daily allotment of macros. Meron kayong access ng weighing scale na it will tell you your lean mass, fat mass, and everything. Gamitin nyo kasi kailangan natin yung lean mass para makuha natin yung daily requirements nyo or daily goals nyo with your, especially with your protein. Yun yung pinaka-focus in terms of the diet itself. Kung wala kayong access with the weighing scale, I will flash image dyan sa screen and guesstimate nyo na lang kung currently nasa ang range kayo ng body fat. Pag napili nyo na yung somewhat accurate na representation ng katawan nyo currently, ito ang first step ninyo. Gamitin ko yung sarili ko as an example. Nasa 150 pounds ang weight ko ngayon. So, based doon sa finlash na image, I would say nasa 7% body fat na ako today. Factor in nyo lang yung 150 na weight with the body fat na number. So, yung number ng body fat, gawin yung decimal. So, in this case, maging 0.7. And then, ang product niyan will be like 10.5. So, itong 10.5, ito yung weight ng fat ko. It's not accurate, pero at least meron tayong reference for monitoring. So, mga 10.5 pounds yung fat mass ko, yung mismong weight ng fat. So, para malaman nyo yung lean mass, kasi yun yung kailangan natin to know your requirements per day, gawin nyo lang is, yung weight ninyo, minus nyo lang yung product na nakuha nyo dito sa first equation, which is 10.5, and then, sum yan is 140 or 139.5. So, round up na lang natin to 140. So, itong 140 ko, ito yung lean mass ko.
Which is 10.5, and then sum yan is 140 or 139.5. So, round up na lang natin.
I don't know.
Para sa requirements ng protein, 1 gram of protein per pound of lean mass. Yun yung goal. So, ibig sabihin, yung goal nyo, pwede nyo yung exceed, just not below. Okay? 140 above. in my case. Kaya everyday meron ako requirement na 140 grams of protein. per day. Pwede kang mag-exceed, basta hindi lang babaan. Okay? Kaya ang pinaka-reason ko kung bakit yung animal meats and organs yung pinaka-source of nutrition ko, yung food ko in my diet is maraming nutrients and vitamins na present sa animal foods na wala doon sa plant foods. Namely like creatine, carnitine, choline, carnosine, K2, B12, B6, riboflavin, folate, angiorine, taurine. Tapos meron din siyang mga unique peptides which are signaling molecules sa katawan natin. This will help your body. These are cofactors for your body to convert those raw materials, in this case yung protein, to convert those raw materials into amino acid and into eventually yung lean mass natin, yung lean tissues. May purpose kung why the animal protein comes with an animal fat, because yung nasa fat, yung mga fat soluble vitamins, and then yung vitamins din na available dun sa mismong meat are kailangan for cofactoring yung mismong growth ng lean mass. Yun yung pinaka-takeaway ko in terms of proteins. Okay, so let's proceed with fat macronutrients. Actually, ito yung secondary focus ko sa diet. Ito yung secondary focus na macronutrient ko sa diet. First is protein, second is fat. Because yung fat, nandun yung mga fat-soluble vitamins. May mga fat-soluble vitamins siya like A, D, E, K. Meron din siyang cholesterol which is also a backbone sa lahat ng steroid hormones natin like testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. That's why I call it naturally anabolic diet, because kailangan natin take care yung mga nutrient na kailangan natin to have that anabolic environment sa katawan.
Cuerpo, sara mo na yan!
Which is very particular on the muscle tissue side. For general recommendations or for your general allotment para sa fat ninyo, I suggest na start tracking your food for 1 week, and after tracking your food for 1 week, kunin niyo yung average in 7 days, average intake nyo of fat. And then kung ano yung number na nandun, yun yung magiging requirements nyo per day. Okay?
Okay.
So, for example, in my case, lahat ng protein ko is with fats, of course. Beef kasi yung ginagamit ko. So, yung daily allotment ko na 180 grams per day, which is I trained myself. I started with 140, 150, 170, and so on. So, yung 180 ko na protein na yun, which are all animal meats, may kasali yung fats. And then, yung fats na nandoon sa 180 grams are mostly like around 140 to 150. So, yun yung target ko per day. 180 sa protein, and then yung fat energy ko or fat grams ko is around 140 to 150. Medyo magkakaiba yung requirements natin. Depende na lang doon sa protein requirement niyo. Don't bother trimming the fats kasi nandun yung pinaka-nutritious profile and then yung mga cofactors to actually building muscle mass and building your hormonal health and eventually your long-term health. Okay, para sa last macronutrient natin, which is ang carbohydrates, this is directly influenced with your goal. So for starters, kung hindi nyo pa alam yung sweet spot nyo with carbohydrates when it comes with your goal, try to consume 100 to 150 grams of carbohydrates per day. In this diet, we will try to consolidate the carbohydrates within the time of the workout. So you will consume some of the carbohydrates pre-workout, and then you will consume the remaining carbohydrates post-workout. So in this way, your body will preferentially use the carbohydrates for performance and activity other than storing it for later use. I perceive or I see carbohydrates as performance enhancers. Try experimenting 100 to 150 grams for a week or two. Kung wala kang nakikitang difference in terms of your goals, for example, cutting, just decrease your carbohydrate a little bit para ma-pinpoint natin yung actual number. You can preserve your performance while cutting. That's the same case with just trying to maintain or trying to grow. If you don't see any progress with your performance in the gym, try to up the requirement ever so little para ma-pinpoint din natin yung optimal range ng carbohydrate intake mo. Yung difference lang ito is we need to consolidate all of those carbohydrates within the workout time. So the rest of the day will be protein and fats. Okay, so quick recap. Kunin nyo first yung protein requirements nyo through your lean mass. Kung ano yung lean mass nyo, gawin yung 1 gram per pound of your lean mass. And in relation with your protein, kasi nga animal meat based tayo, you will have at least 1-to-1 ratio or 1.5 to 0.5 ratio sa fats ninyo. Monitor nyo lang yung first week ninyo kung ano yung fat grams average nyo in a week, yun na yung magiging requirements ninyo for your fats. And lastly, with your carbohydrates, if you're a beginner, if you didn't have your sweet spot with your carbohydrates, that will be based on your goals, start here with 100 to 150 grams of carbohydrates per day. Purpose na natin with carbohydrates in this diet is to have that performance enhancing effect, especially with anaerobic type of training. Yun yung mga brute strength, yung mga max lifts natin, which are very, very important for gaining that lean mass in a drug-free bodybuilders like the most of us. If you find it interesting and meron kayong natutunan sa whole diet plan ko, this is how I approach my diet and also all of my clients. Please share this sa mga socials ninyo and leave a comment kung may something na gusto niyo i-clarify kasi very in-depth yung content natin today. Please feel free to ask question. I encourage you to have this feedback between us and our channel and between you guys. So keep it posted. Thanks for watching.
Bye, have a great time.